Yorishika with their second person album, which we're checking out track by track, and we've got all the way through to track number 5, which is called Play Sick. And I gotta be honest, at this point, I'm starting to get a good idea of what this album's about. I mean, I've spoken to a lot of people in the comments. I'm very aware nowadays of the change in Yorishika, and this is the first ever album I've heard by them. So I'm looking forward to, after this one, going back and checking out the debut album. But, I'm really intrigued. It's got this interesting, funky, core-based kind of almost jam-like feel to a lot of the songs, which is not the sort of thing you normally associate with someone who came up through Vocaloid writing. So, yeah, I'm really interested to see what we get next. I think the song's called Play Sick. It is a comparatively short sub 4 minutes. But yeah, no idea what to expect again. This is one of those fun albums where, I'm doing a listen through because I've had so much great feedback and I've enjoyed what I've heard. But realistically, I only know a few songs by this band, even now. And the lack of any music videos or anything to give you any hints means I'm really going into these blind. But I do think this album's starting to set a little bit of a tone for itself. So let's see if this is continued in Play Sick. Let's go. There come those trumpets again. Oh yeah, this album is all about the funk, isn't it? With these songs you're waiting for the changes. You're always being led up to the next change. Very nice chorus. Very relaxing. Do you know what? Again, so a little bit on the electric piano was beautiful there. As much as we're talking about the feel of the instruments, perfect timing. The vocals conveying so much. In each delicate syllable delivery. I have no idea what's going on there, but I love the fact it sounds like it's being recorded at the back of the room. Oh, nice little extra cute couple of notes there. That's a really satisfying chord. I'm going to stop it before the next song comes on. But that was really charming. Now, again, we're going to come back to the obvious things I'm going to mention, that this has a very similar palette to all the songs we've had thus far. But that's just like really surface level stuff. I'm going to get that out of the way really quickly. Yeah, obviously this is a song led a lot by the impact of the sort of very tangible sounding drums, trumpets very much leading the way. You got that feeling of like electric piano and guitars kind of gently dancing around the middle range. A lot of good stereo panning, giving it a sense of depth, giving it a sense of fullness. These things are all great. I would say in this song though, one of the things that stood out for me is it just felt like this song had a more satisfying kind of melody. Because the funny thing, Devilishness was a song that it was just so funky, you could just listen to it for hours and hours and hours. But it was very much about kind of building up the most, extracting the most you could from this groove that had been generated. Whereas Play Sick, it felt much more like a song that was structured around a very specific chord pattern. You listen to that chorus, and the chorus basically goes round twice. You get that first time it goes round, and it ends on a slightly off note. It just isn't quite right, isn't relaxed, and then they do the chorus again, and then it resolves. And simple technique, but it's things like that. It's this feeling that rather than there being this kind of loop which is being built upon, it really felt like you could feel where the song was going. You could feel when the chorus began, when the chorus ended. You could feel that the chorus was that most recognizable part of the melody. It was the bit that you're expected to primarily sing along to or want to sing along to. It was a song that really kind of was good at building that up. And most of the instrumentation was just little flourishes. You'd hear like a little bit of electric piano would just sort of just suddenly flutter through in one place. You'd have the guitar would be mostly just kind of giving a little bit of a chug, but then you just get a weird little, well, not a weird, but a kind of a nice little bouncy bit of lead guitar. Just go on for a little bit and then off we go again. It was a song that really did feel like it was a bit more structured than Devilishness. I don't know whether I would necessarily say that in itself makes it a better song. I do think that it makes it a song that I'm more likely to come back to and repeat listen to. Ironically, considering I said that Devilishness was something I could listen to for hours. But Play Sick is one of those songs where I feel like, it's got a very rewarding payoff. The chorus is a nice rewarding payoff. It does that. It ends. It's just a well-structured song. A little bit more of a traditionally structured song, as in the terms of what's traditional for contemporary pop and rock. your verse, chorus, bridge, chorus kind of thing. I would certainly say, though, for me, this was a really enjoyable song. I just... I can feel that this is the sort of music you'd really be able to chill out and relax to, which is interesting because I know when we go back to the debut album, which is the next one we're going to do, when eventually we finish this one, I just know that is going to be totally different. But this just feels like an album designed to be chilled to. And Play Sick. I just found that very nice. Honestly, just very, very nice. I'm inclined to say that if that came out as a single, I think it would have done well, which is really interesting because there's quite a few singles on here. I haven't heard any of them. Oh, actually, wait. I did hear the Mars one. That was the Martian. I heard that one I think I heard that when it came out, which is, well, at least that album's 2026, but I'm sure that song is at least 2 years old. I heard that when that one came out. I seem to remember. That came up on one of my Twitch streams. And I have heard this one. Chidori as well. I heard that. I did a reaction to that. But other than that, this is an album full of unexpected things and quite a few music videos, which are interesting. Music videos don't necessarily make a song, but if you have a music video made for your song, it kind of, to me, I always say that's the modern indication of what a single is, when someone could be bothered to make a music video for it. And for me, I feel like this is a song where could be a music video. This could be a single. I think it would be enjoyable, but maybe that just indicates how good the songs coming up are. Guess we'll find out. But anyway, there you go. Those are my thoughts. As always, get in the comments. Tell me what you think. And I'll hopefully see you very soon for the next one of these. It should be coming out every 3 days from now, roughly. The next one of this series. But hey, whichever video I see you in. Until then, for now. Ciao, ciao.